Welcome to the TTG Spain Fest Hotel Highlights Masterclass. We are going to give you a brief introduction to 3 hotel brands with properties in Spain during this session. We're going to be hearing from Iberostar Hotels and Resorts, the Palladium Hotel Group, and Paradores Hotels to bring you the unique selling points of these different accommodation options, as well as which of your clients you could be suggesting these types of stays to. We do only have a short amount of time today, so this session is designed to be a taster and an introduction to the 3 brands, with each speaker going into more detail on what they can offer your clients during their individual training sessions on Friday. If you have any questions for our speakers during the masterclass today, please do type them in the chat box as we have a Q&A later on. And our first speaker is going to be Aisling McLaughlin, Iberostar's Business Development Director for the UK and Ireland. Welcome, Ash.
Hello, Maddie.
Great to have you. So please do tell us about Iberostar Spanish properties to start. How many do you have and where are they located?
Oh, right. Okay. Well, Iberostar's first ever hotel was actually opened on the island of Mallorca. That was about 40 years ago. And Mallorca is actually, the home of Iberostar. It's where the family who own the Iberostar group originally from. And since then, we've expanded extensively. We've currently about over 100 hotels worldwide, and you could say a third of those hotels are in the Spanish regions. So that's 37 of them when I counted up recently. We have properties in the Balearic Islands, on the islands, as I mentioned, of Mallorca, and also Ibiza, the Canary Islands, also along the south coast of the mainland of Spain. And with the majority of our portfolio being beachfront location hotels. That's what we're known for. That's what all of our clients love. Fantastic locations directly on those beautiful beachfronts in these destinations where we are. But we also have a collection of city hotels. And actually in Spain, we have 2 beautiful city centre properties in Madrid and Barcelona. And the portfolio is made up of 4- and 5-star premium hotels.
Amazing. I wanted to first highlight the responsible tourism efforts that Iberostar has in place. I know it underpins everything you do, and you've got loads of efforts happening and loads of credentials as well, which are a unique selling point for your brand. Are you able to talk us through what they are so agents can get to know your sustainability selling points, I guess?
Absolutely, that would be a pleasure. And you're right, Maddie. Sustainability is at the core of the company, and it leads us in everything we do. It's always priority. The wave of change is Iberostar's pioneering responsible tourism movement, with a commitment to the oceans, because obviously most of our hotels are located on these beautiful beachfront destinations around the world, and leading sustainability in the tourism sector. Working towards our goal to create a circular economy and 100% responsibly sourcing our seafood by 25, and carbon neutrality by 2030. So that's 20 years ahead of the goal set by the tourism industry. Now, last November, we actually presented our 2030 agenda, decarbonisation roadmap. So this is a strategic plan of science-based initiatives detailing how we plan to reduce our scope 1, 2 and 3 emissions, with all our results calculated and monitored, which is really important for us, for our clients, for everyone in the industry as well. Last year alone, we reduced our carbon footprint by 10%. Our wave of change movement involves a huge amount of work and involves many different action lines and initiatives. Some of these efforts clients can actually see and experience in the resorts where they are. For example, being entirely single-use plastic free, our honest food policy, which you can experience in all of our restaurants, our coastal work and our regreening projects that we have going on. And even the kids in our star camp will learn about the environment and how to take care of the environment, which is really great. But there's also a huge amount of work that goes on behind the scenes. At the moment, we're continuing to electrify our hotels to reduce our energy emissions and converting to renewable energy sources. And for example, behind the scenes in our kitchens, we have been the pilot hotel chain working with a company called Winnow, who installed artificial intelligence systems linked to our waste bins in our kitchens to monitor our food waste. And last year, we actually saved 533,000 meals by working with this really cool system. And I think last year it was in about 20 of our hotels, and we're continuing. We've already increased that amount of hotels where we're working with Winnow. So it's making a huge impact on reducing food waste. It's an amazing movement. We're very, very proud of it, and we're all very inspired by it. And we know that we can achieve great things if we all work together in the industry to promote responsible tourism.
Amazing. So obviously Iberostar is great for eco-conscious clients, but what type of clients typically tend to visit? Do different hotels have different target markets or demographics? And if so, why do you think that is? Is it due to room types or on-site activities? Yeah, just tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, we do actually have different hotels within Spain for different target clients, really. You could say a large majority of our hotels are the family-focused properties. And I'd say that's for many different reasons. One of the first reasons would be, I think, locations, because we've got fabulous beachfront locations and the family market love that. Next, I would say a big USP is the entertainment that we have on offer in the hotels. That's all throughout the day and in the evening as well. We've got fabulous shows going on. Also, our Star Camp, our mini club concept, we have that in all of our family hotels. And the facilities that we have, we've always, with these beachfront properties, we've got lots of open space, natural space for the families, for the kids to enjoy as well, and lots of great leisure facilities. Obviously food, we've got fabulous food. A big investment within Iberostar is towards our gastronomy that we have on offer. And room types, room types is a big thing. So we do have lots of the larger family rooms, whether that's the larger suites, family suites, or interconnecting rooms. Now, I know we always get that question from our agent partners for the larger families. So we have lots to offer in various different hotels. However, that's, it's not just what we offer in Spain. We do also have our adult focused or adult only properties. We've got a number of them in the different regions of Spain. And this will be where we offer a bit more of a chilled, relaxed environment and ambience than our family hotels. So clients love that. Great food, obviously fantastic services. And a good example of that, because we're continuously changing that, and a great example, I think, would be our property that we have in Mallorca, in Playa de Palma. It's the Iberostar Selection Yacht Palma property. Now, this hotel, last winter, we actually converted to an adult-only hotel. Previously, we used to allow people of all ages. However, the demographic, the popularity of the hotel, we realised that the demands of the clients were that it became more of an adult property. So we actually converted it to an adult only hotel, and it's doing really well. It's very popular, and you've got the best of both worlds. You've got the beach there in Playa de Palma, literally in front of the property, and then you're about 15 minutes from all the cultural sites that you can experience in Palma City as well. So the clients love it.
Beautiful. Okay, so tell us more about Iberostar's dining options. What is it about Iberostar food and beverage opportunities that's really going to appeal to agents' customers?
Right. Okay. Well, as I mentioned previously, a huge investment on our behalf goes towards the gastronomy that we offer, and we always get really great feedback from our clients. It's a huge part of the experience of staying in an Iberostar property. We actually have now, part of our wave of change, sustainability movement, we actually have our honest food policy. So this is throughout the entire portfolio. And this is where we pledge to offer our clients fresh, local produce, home cooked food. And we come up with lovely meals using all the local ingredients. And the clients love it, actually. They really appreciate that. We also come up with different menus for them and lots of choice. Now, with our honest food policy, we actually work towards becoming waste free as well. That's a big part of it. So you can see within our restaurants, we offer lots of different choice, but more cooked fresh in front of the clients. It's show cooking what we offer. So that's a big offering in our restaurants. And smaller portions, like small dishes that we'll have on offer for the clients to choose. And again, that just helps towards becoming, towards our waste-free achievement. And a good example, I would say, of our gastronomy is our all-inclusive resorts that we have around the world. They're very, very popular. And we've actually opened our first premium all-inclusive resort in Mallorca this summer. It's the Iberostar Selection Albufera Resort. And that's where clients have an array of facilities. It's a fantastic resort, but also a big focus is on the gastronomy that we offer there. So clients not only have the buffet restaurants to enjoy, but unlimited a la carte dining as well. We've got a selection of themed restaurants for them. And in total, they have over 10 restaurants and bars to enjoy in the resort. So it's proven very, very popular this summer. So yeah, it's been a great concept. And we've brought that over from our Caribbean all-inclusive resorts.
Exciting. It's always great to hear this new product for agents to get their teeth stuck into.
Yeah.
And my last question for you is about activities. What kind of excursions or on-site activities can guests expect to enjoy when they stay with a Iberostar?
Okay, so we always like to keep the clients entertained. So we always have lots going on in our properties. Now, depending on who the client is it our mini VIPs, as I mentioned. So we've always got great entertainment going on, big shows in the evening for the families, and also, as I mentioned, our Star Camp mini club concept. So this is a great concept. It's like the children go off to camp every day and where they can learn new things. As I mentioned, they can learn about the environment, for example, and it's all about teamwork. So they get to meet lots of new friends as well. So it's very enriching for the kids, as well as fun. Always have to have the fun involved there as well. But then we have lots going on for people of all ages, actually. We have our Fit and Fun program. So that's really focused fitness activities. So it could be maybe yoga at 7 a.m. on the beach, for example, or a boxercise class. Lots of different fitness activities. And then we have our aliveness program. So we have over 40 activities within the aliveness program that we offer in some of our hotels. And this, again, is all about reconnecting for the clients, reconnecting with themselves and also with their environment as well. So really taking the time whilst they're away to take a moment and just take it all in, really. So it could be, and taking in the local environment. So it could be anything from a local excursion. You could go out riding bikes to the nearby natural park, or it could be activities going on in the hotel, cooking class, perfume making. Again, it could be other fitness activities, dance classes, for example. So there's a real array of entertainment to keep them occupied.
All sorts. Amazing. Thank you, Ash. Well, I'll bring you back on the end to take any questions from our agent audience. So thank you.
Great. Thank you very much, Maddie.
So now we welcome Simon McDermott, who is Palladium Hotel Group's Business Development Executive for the UK and Ireland. So welcome, Simon.
Welcome. Thank you for having me, Madeline. It's amazing to be here. Thanks so much for welcoming me on board.
Absolutely. So let's hear about Palladium Spanish properties. What are they and where are they?
God blimey, there's a question for you, for you all out there. Well, Palladium Hotel Group, we've been going over 50 years now. We started, would you believe, with just 2 hotels in the wonderful Balearic island of Ibiza. And we now have over 30 hotels worldwide, which is quite a phenomenal amount of properties, of which 17 are actually located in 6 wonderful Spanish destinations. So Spain is obviously very much at the heart of what we do now and what we did right at the very beginning. So really excited to tell you a little bit more about them. We've got some hotels dotted around these 6 Spanish destinations of Madrid, Marbella, Valencia, Malaga, and of course the incredible Balearic island of Ibiza, which we will talk quite a bit about, I think, during this session, and Menorca as well. So we've got quite a lot of Spanish cities covered, and we also feature hotels in the beach and city category with sort of various unique styles of hotels across our 17. So much so that we actually put those 17 hotels under an umbrella, if you like, of 8 brands actually that represent various marketplaces in terms of the family market, the luxury adult only, and luxury family market. And then we've also got hotels that sort of go across the genre of worldwide, unique, world famous hotels with experiences, and where experiences and party is pretty much everything in that sense. So we've got some amazing brands, we've got some amazing hotels across the Spanish destinations that I mentioned, and the Grand Palladium, Hard Rock, Ushuaia, Bless, Only You and Satalia brands, and of course our wonderful TRS brand. And by the way, we were the very first adult-only 5-star all-inclusive property to open on Ibiza. So that's wonderful TRS Ibiza. So I hope that's given you a little overview of our Spanish properties, what they are and where they are.
Amazing. Thanks. A lot to cover, isn't it?
Yeah, lots.
Fantastic. So you mentioned you have hotels in Spanish cities. Can you tell us about what makes your urban properties so good for city breaks?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great opportunity to actually talk about some of our Spanish city break destination hotels. The UK trade market tends to know us more for the beach destinations, and of course for the Balearics, especially Ibiza. But we do have some urban hotels in Madrid, Malaga, Valencia that I've mentioned earlier as well, and they are under the brand of Only You, which is a brand that's less known to the UK trade, but you can actually get hold of the Only You brands through bed banks and putting together your packages. It's not in traditional tour operator brochures. So some of our Only You properties are really, really lovely in great city centre locations. And I say it's very much about urban sort of style and urban funkiness, really, in terms of our Only You. But our properties in Madrid are two. Our properties are, well, 3 properties in Madrid. One is the Bless Hotel, which is so luxury, incredible hotel. It's actually a member of the leading hotels of the world brand, which is incredible. So in terms of having city breaks, we've got them in Spanish cities, but you can also have shorter breaks in the Balearics as well. A lot of people go to Ibiza and have, dare I say, a city break style mixed with beach and with sort of party. So we've kind of got it all boxed off really when it comes to urban properties and Spanish city breaks, I think.
Yeah, that sounds lots of fun. So you mentioned the beach properties are kind of might be more what Palladium's most well known for within the UK trade. What would you say the beach properties' unique selling points are? Oh, I know this will be tricky to condense. We don't have much time, but in a nutshell, what are they?
Oh my God, you're absolutely right there, Maddie. Because of course the beach properties that we have, there are so many wonderful parts to them that create the unique selling points. I think the first thing that springs to my mind when you ask me that question is I think the location really of our beach properties and the close proximity to the beaches in question. For example, our property in Ibiza, TRS Ibiza, that is right on Calagracio Beach, which is effectively, it's almost part of our property, if you like. You know, you walk down through the gardens and you're arriving on the beachfront. It's the same in Hard Rock Hotel Ibiza. It's also Palladium Palmyra in San Antonio. You're literally right on the beach. So I think one of the really unique selling points of our beach properties is actually the locations in terms of the beach, and of course the most incredible beaches that we happen to be on as well. Obviously Calagracio, as I mentioned, San Antonio. We're also Hard Rock Hotel Marbella on Puerto Banús Beach, which is wonderful as well, and in Menorca at Arenal. So I think the close proximity and the absolute beauty of the beaches is something that I would say is definitely our unique selling point, I think.
Okay, great. Waking up on the beach is the dream, isn't it?
It absolutely is.
And would you say Palladium hotels are only or exclusively for the luxury markets? I mean, what kind of budgets are we looking at for staying at Spanish hotels?
Well, it's difficult to sort of give you budgets. Obviously, we work with various trade tour operator partners across the UK trade. In Spain, in particular, we work with Jet2 Holidays, work with EasyJet Holidays, Classic Collection, various tour operators. There's a myriad out there. Please choose your favorite and look at them. But in terms of luxury, Maddie, we are known very much for our luxury properties, but we also have some wonderful 4-star properties as well. And the 2 that I mentioned, well, 3 that I mentioned briefly in terms of Palladium Hotels brand. So we have 4-star properties, 2 in Ibiza and 1 in Menorca. So that can accommodate, those hotels can accommodate maybe the more price conscious guests, but certainly not going to compromise on your service, your facilities and the locations for sure. And I think with luxury, as we all know, is defined in so many ways. What's luxury to a certain person is different to another. And of course, because of our Hard Rock hotels, our Bless hotels, and of course the Ushuaia Beach Hotel, which is world famous for its uniqueness and conceptual hotel experience. You know, you could say they're luxury hotels. Yes, they are, but they're also not necessarily that sort of five-star luxury defined client. So we've really got a fabulous sort of mix of opportunities, if you like, for guests who want to experience luxury, but in a different way, for immersive, fun experiences as well.
Okay. Finally, my last question for you. I wanted to bring in a bit of client matching here. If you could pair up a couple of client types to a couple of the Palladium hotels, what would you suggest? I mean, I'm thinking client types could include families with babies, toddlers, teenagers in between, groups of friends, hens or stag do's, weddings, couples, honeymooners, that kind of thing. I mean, yeah, just you could just pick a couple and pair them.
Wow.
That would be.
Well, I think you've hit the nail on the head when it comes to client types that would come to Palladium hotels. Absolutely. You've hit them all on the head there. So I'll just pick a couple out. For hen and stag do's, we are so lucky that our Hard Rock Marbella hotel would be a great combination for hen and stags because we allow them. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
Some hotels don't allow them, but we absolutely do. I hope you get a nice sort of selective hen and stag party at Hard Rock Marbella, but I think that would be a brilliant standout, a real perfect standout, because Marbella is perfect for hens and stags of that, like I say, the quality stag do and hen do. I think luxury couples with discerning tastes who want a party, I think TRS Ibiza would be amazing. And just to finish family, I think our Grand Palladium Palace Resort in Ibiza, I think will tick absolutely all the boxes when it comes to families. I think we can really marry up all of those client types with some of our hotels for sure. But those three would stand out for me.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Simon. We'll bring you back on for the agent Q&A shortly.
That's a pleasure. Thank you.
And last but not least, hello to Barbara Garcia, who is the International Sales Manager for Paradoros Hotels. So thank you for joining, Barbara.
Thank you, Madeline, for having me here today.
Anytime. So tell us about the Paradoros properties. How many hotels are in the portfolio and how do they differ from one another?
Yes, so we actually have at the moment 97 properties in Spain and one that is located in Portugal. And how we differ them is actually we have 45 paradors that are monumental and historical paradors, which are actually how most of the people know us. And they are located in historical buildings such as monasteries, churches, and so on. Then we have 29 paradors that are located into the coast and the nature. So they are like in the middle of a reserve park, a mountain, or at the coast of Spain, overlooking at beautiful beaches. And lastly, we have 24 paradors that are located into the urban and the city center locations.
Okay, amazing. And what would you say the hotel's unique selling points are? I mean, what makes Paradoros Hotel stand out from other Spanish hotel brands?
Yes, so we actually started the brand back in 1928 with our first parador, which was the Parador of Gredos. And just with 15 rooms, today we have 98 properties and 6,600 rooms all over our properties. So our aim is to preserve the history of Spain through our accommodation and gastronomy and be able to show a different face of Spain, offering our clients unique spaces and local gastronomy and making a most special and unique stay to them.
Okay, fantastic. And what are some of the activities that guests can enjoy when they stay at the Paradoros properties?
Yes, so something that most of the people don't know about us is that apart from the amazing accommodation and the beautiful gastronomy, we also have 9 paradors that have their own spa. And of course, you can imagine like being in a monastery, for example, the Parador of Alcalá de Henares, which is located just 20 minutes from Madrid airport. The spa is actually located in an old monastery, so it's beautiful. We also have 2 properties that have their own golf camp, which is one of them, El Saler, located in Valencia. For the golf lovers, is one of the most known because it's one of the largest in Europe. And then we also have a very popular one, which is Malaga Golf and Cordoba as well. And something that as well is very interesting for our clients to know is that we have paradors that are part of the Pilgrim Way. So this is one of our most popular routes, actually.
Amazing. Lots to do then.
Yes, definitely.
With so many hotels all around Spain, am I right in thinking that you're encouraging visitors to stay at more than one of them when they come to Spain? And why are you encouraging them to do this? And what makes this type of multi-centre holiday an appealing choice for UK and Irish visitors?
Yes, absolutely. So actually for us, the connectivity is our top selling point. So we have access to our main international airport, but not only that, we also are located in main of the highest speed railway and local railways train station, connecting the 98 properties, either by ferry, by train, or by flight. So the beauty of the Paradors is like we always encourage our clients to do a route and stay at least in 2 properties, because that's how we started, like to connect different points of Spain and know the beauty of it through the way. So we have clients that are coming through the ferries with Brittany Ferries from Santander, Bilbao, with the motorbike, with the car, classic cars. And as well, we have some that are coming by plane, and then they take the bus, either by group or either as individual. So the connection for us is like a key point.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic. It's a great way to see more than one place at a time, right?
Definitely, yes.
Okay, and my final question for you is about the type of clients that the agent should be recommended Paradores to. Would you say it's a luxury brand? What kind of budget would customers be looking at? Are we looking at high end or kind of more budget stays? Do you host families? Yeah, just giving us an idea of the kind of typical clients that might be visiting Paradise hotels.
Absolutely. So our beauty is like having 98 properties. You can imagine the diversity that we have. So we have 1 5-star luxury property, which is the one of Santiago de Compostela. Then we have 3 5-star properties, 84 4 stars, and 10 3 stars. So we always say we have a parador for your need, your budget, and your interest, actually. So we offer gastronomy. We have over 100 restaurants through our entire brand. We have meetings. We have heritage. Out of the 15 heritage cities that are located in Spain, we have 11 paradors. And then we also offer miles. We also offer incentive. So we have a parador for all your needs. So we always say we don't want to have just one category, because throughout the 98 properties, if you are luxury, we can offer you luxury. If you are a wine lover, we can offer you our wine route. Or gastronomy lover, we have a gastronomy route. We offer groups menus for non-staying clients as well. So we always say like we cannot categorize into just one adjective, because we want to englobe all of them, because we have a parador for any needs that you have.
Amazing. Do you have any adult only hotels, or is everyone welcome everywhere?
Everyone is welcome everywhere. Okay. Everyone, actually, from the youngers to the elders. Like we have offers for like under 35 years of age. We have our 55 plus, and anything. Like we always welcome any guest, even with pets, with electric cars, with motorbikes, as we were mentioning before, with classic cars, backpackers for the Pilgrim Way. So any guest is welcome, absolutely.
Amazing. That's great. You've got a great product there, Barbara. Thank you very much for sharing your information.
Thank you so much, Madeline, for having me again.
Absolutely. So viewers, if you have any questions for Ash, Simon or Barbara about their hotels, please do type them in the chat box. And hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Morning. Can everybody hear
Hello,
me?
everyone. Hello.
Fantastic. Okay, so Any questions from the audience? John's already asked one. He's asked about videos. Obviously, we showcase lots of lovely videos in this masterclass. Are any of them accessible to agents to use in their marketing or comms to clients, social media, that kind of thing? Simon?
Yeah, absolutely. Can you hear me, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah, great stuff. Yeah, absolutely. We do have the opportunity for the guys to get the videos through our Palladium Connect agency loyalty program area, where most of the guys will have an account. Alternatively, just ask me and I will forward any relevant videos to them that they request. So yeah, absolutely.
Perfect. And Barbara?
Yes, definitely. Absolutely. We have access to all agents that are interested in our brand, not only to visit it, but we have a special discounted rate as well for them. We have a brochure dedicated just for our agents, just for them to know a little bit in their area how the brand is, it may be important for them, or which location may be of their interest in regards of the connectivity. So definitely 100%.
Perfect. And Ash, I think yours are as well, aren't they?
Yeah, we've got a lot of videos, lovely images and content. We do actually, I've just put the link on there for our marketing tools. However, so marketing tools, you can register on there as an agent partner and you've got access then to all our logos, images and the official videos. However, we do have a lot of other videos that you might not find on there because it could be reels for Facebook and like the social media, and we're constantly making new videos. So I do have different bundles that we email out by WeTransfer. One of them, for example, is like 99 videos. Bit crazy, but just to make it easy for agents to then download and they've got the videos there. And also our Wave of Change, we've got so many videos for the sustainability initiative as well. So I'd recommend it. And yeah, you use it. Why not? Thank you.
Great. Yeah. So while we're on the topic of marketing, I just want to ask for your tips on marketing your hotels. I mean, you've all got such huge portfolios. Where to start? Kind of what platforms? What kind of inputs do you have for agents who are looking to market your hotels? Ash, I come back to you first.
Yeah, so again, we're always here to help. We try and share a lot on our Facebook page, the Iberostar Star Agents UK and Ireland page, which we're happy for you guys to copy and paste, again, using all those videos as well. For example, with sustainability, we know that's a real kind of like, it's a lot of information for agents to know for each supplier what's going on and what we're all doing. So we've also, with that content bundle, we also provide a text guide, again, which you can just copy and paste. And it says like video 1, and then this is what that video is showcasing. And again, they can use that and promote it on Facebook. But we're always happy to help and give you any tips at all with how you can promote. But there's always something to talk about. So we recommend spreading the word.
Cool. And Barbara, do you have any marketing tips for Paradoras?
Yeah, definitely. Well, as my colleague Aislinn was saying, for us, it's exactly the same. In our website, the agents can download any images that they like directly from our website. And of course, if they require high quality pictures, we do have a specific platform for all our marketing agents that they require like specific images in high resolution where they can download any images out of the 98 properties. Of course, it's an individual platform because having 98 properties, you can imagine the amount of images that we have. And it's exactly the same for the videos. We have videos in different languages, English, French, even Chinese, and not only about the properties, there are some that are specific, enfocated just to golf or to the spa. So anything they need, like we are here to help them.
Great. And Simon, any tips for Palladium for marketing?
Yeah, I mean, just to follow up from the guys there as well. Totally here to help. You guys have your own style in terms of agents out there listening to our stuff today. But yeah, any help that you need, like Ash, we have our Facebook page, which is Palladium for Agents Unofficial, or my page, Simon Palladium, or of course the lovely Joanne Palladium as well. We constantly post on there when we're out and about. So we, as Ash said before, sometimes the media links that we have on our official media platforms are fabulous, but some of the others that we have that we pick up along the way, like again, as Ash said, reels that Nikki and Joe and I'm learning how to do reels as best I can. So yeah, all that kind of stuff is available. Yeah, just get on your Facebook pages. I mean, we're very lucky to have properties like Ushuaia and Hard Rock, very exciting, very fun, very TikTokable. I think that's the word that people use. Lots of Instagram opportunities as well. So we would always recommend and to market through those channels for certain properties that we have. So we're just here for you, every step of the way.
Amazing, thank you. So we've got a couple of questions in chat. So Barbara, there's one from you from Chrissy. She's asking about what operators UK agents can book Paradise hotels through. Are you able to name check any kind of operators that carry a product?
You mean like tour operators?
Yeah, like tour operators that UK agents can sell. Yeah,
so basically, just for you to have an insight, Chrissy, for us, the UK market is our main international market. So yes, in terms of numbers, we have around 60 million just on direct selling. So for us, the UK market is very, very important, and we are very well integrated. Some of the brands what we are working with are already like Saga, that you probably all know. We also work with Kirker Holidays, Martin Randall. Well, the list is ongoing. Like all the main tour operators in the UK, we are already having a contract with, because, as I say, like you could see in the presentation, we have a product for each one of you, and that's why we have been so introduced into the market.
Amazing. Thanks, Barbara. And Daryl, sorry, not Daryl. Yes, Daryl. Ash, Daryl's asking a question about Veristar. How do you combat food wastage at the all-inclusive Veristar properties?
Yeah, so that's a really good question, actually. So first of all, we've kind of adapted the way that our buffet restaurants work, for example, and that is due to our wave of change movement, but also I think some of it was kind of from COVID, where we had to come away from having big plates of food in the buffet restaurants, that sort of thing, and individual plates during COVID for the hygiene purposes. We've actually kept that process in our buffet restaurants. So now you can see, for example, we've got lots of little taster dishes. So that then, and people can take as much as they like, but they're just in smaller portions. So you find that people are wasting less. There's less waste at the end of their meal. Also, as I mentioned, lots of show cooking. So that's cooked fresh in front of the client. So there's not just big plates of food that's left there for the entire duration. And also, it's just nice. It's more fresh, and it's that honest food policy that we have. But then the big part of it really is the fantastic winnow systems that we work with in our kitchens. And this is honestly, I was blown away when I first saw this in action. All our waste bins in our restaurants, not all of them actually, we've rolled this out to a number of hotels, but we're still doing that. It's taken a bit of time to get it across the entire portfolio. Last year we had it in 20 hotels, but this year already we've got it in more. And I'm going to tell you in a moment how many meals we've saved from waste this year alone. It's fantastic. But basically the waste bins are linked up to artificial intelligence, to these computers, and it's all photographic imagery. That's how they recognise what waste is going into the bins. We've input all that information prior, so they know if it's paella, they know the ingredients and they know how much it weighs, how much rice has gone into that dish, etc. And then it calculates from the weight of the waste that our colleagues put in the bins at the end of the breakfast, lunch or dinner, and it then pulls a report for the head chef, and they have to reduce the waste by looking at that report. And I think it's done on a monthly basis. They get this report. It's amazing. And from Jan to June this year alone, we've saved nearly 800,000 meals just by using that system. And the great thing is more hotel chains are using it now, because it's just becoming more well known across the board, and it's just having such a huge impact on food waste.
That's amazing, Ash. Really leading the way. Thank you for sharing. I don't know where the time's gone. That's all we've got time for today.